Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing another nail video. I did record me doing these ones, these are the different nails, but it just didn't work out, so I'm gonna try something different this time. Inspiration, I kind of want to do something with stars again, so I think I'm gonna do like something with like red or silver, or I'm just gonna do like black stars with diamonds, but we'll see when we get there. Okay, so I'm clipping off all the old nails right now. Some of them I'm just going to fill, but some of them I want to take off fully. So that's what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take the tungsten carbide barrel ball bit in medium grit. That is a lot to say. To file off all the excess gel. All the bits that I use are from Amazon. Okay, and then I'm also going to soak off all the nails that I don't want anymore with 100% pure acetone. It works the best. And at the same time, I'm going to file off the old ones that I'm going to keep and just fill. Once they're all soaked off, you should just be able to scrape it off. It should come off really easily. It should just melt away the gel X. And then I'm going to go in with the needle bit and get really close to the cuticle, cleaning that out. And then I take the sanding band as well and just rough up all the nails. Then I'm going to take my dehydrator and dehydrate. I use the sanding bit to rough up the Gel X nail tips as well, but I'm also just going to take that 100% pure acetone to clean them out as well as make them a little sticky. Then using Builder Base, I'm going to put a little bit on the end of the nail. You don't want too much because it can flood over, just the perfect amount. And then I'm going to place that not at my cuticle, a little bit before the cuticle, and push it until all the gel covers the nail and cure that for 60 seconds. I just continue doing that for the rest of the nails, making sure it doesn't flood. If it does, you can go in with your drill and fix it. And now I'm just going to shape these. I try to cut like a little bit less than I need to, just because when you are filing into the shape, it takes down the length anyway, and also you don't want to make them too short because then it's hard to bring back length. Okay, once I get rid of the length, I'm also just going to go and shape them. So for almond, like I'm doing, I start by moving in the corners and then I'll kind of like file out the top, but I also file a little bit underneath because when you're shaping, the plastic will come under it. These are the tips that I use in the lamp. It's from the Beetles Gel X kit. You can get it on Amazon. And also that builder base is really good. I just ran out of it, so I'm using a different one. The one I'm using is from SHEIN. It's also really good, but the gel that comes with the Beetles kit is a lot better. Okay, so all the nails are applied now. Some of them I left on just because they weren't like lifting or falling off like the other ones, but I've applied all of them now. I kind of wish I had just like taken them all off and reapplied all of them, but this definitely saves time. So now I'm just gonna fill kind of like where the nails that I like didn't take off had grown out, and then just seal the bases for these ones with acetone, and then we'll get on to the designs. So when I applied the Gel X tips, I didn't place it right up against the cuticle, and this is why. It's because I seal it with acetone. So again, with that 100% pure acetone, you just seal and it kind of melts the plastic to make it more seamless when it's growing out. So another thing to make it more seamless is to also put Builder Base on top of the nail tip. It not only strengthens it, but also if you put it like a little bit towards the cuticle where we left that space, it makes it way more seamless. So I kind of just push it really gently towards it, still trying not to flood the cuticle, because if it touches, that's what causes like lifting and stuff like that. But I just gently place it towards, and especially on the ones that I'm filling, that's what's filling it with, is the Builder Base. So you want to put that right up to the cuticle but not touching. So in this next part, I'm putting my base color. In this, I'm showing a nude base, but I actually end up doing a Milky White and filing this all off. The design just changed in the end, but it's the same process as the Builder Base, where you just push it gently up towards the cuticle and then drag it out. And I'll probably do about 2 to 3 coats, depending on how sheer the color is. This is the Milky White color that I recommend to use. Okay, all my base coats are on. I can't decide if I want to do like them all silver or them all red for the French tip. I don't know, because like a part of me also kind of wants to do them all different, but every single time I do them all different, then I like don't like how it looks later on. But I can't decide what to do. Okay, so this design didn't work out anyway, but I just had to show it because I feel like the silver looked so cool. But as soon as I put a top coat on that silver, it took away the shine and it made it like all grainy, and it was getting in my top coat, making it like sparkly. It just didn't work in the end, but I just wanted to show you because I think it looked really cool. This is it with the stars that I was gonna do. I wouldn't do the stars like that now, but yeah, you'll see like when I put the top coat on, it just ends up looking so weird. The lighting changes here because it's a bit of a time jump. I ended up waiting like hours before I finished these nails because I was getting so annoyed with the silver. You'll see my other hand is done because I did that one and I just like left the other one how it was. But anyway, I've moved on to this design, so I used the Milky white and filed off all the other stuff that I had on, and then I just take these little stars and I place them where I want. I used to draw them on, but that just makes it so much easier to have stickers. And then taking that little gemstone gel, I put little dots of it wherever I want the little stones. And then I take a wax pen and I pick the little diamonds up with that and place those on each one of the dots where I put the gel, and then I cure that for 60 seconds. Okay, and then I seal everything in with the Modelones top coat. It's super cheap and it's like 15 milliliters, which is a lot for a top coat, and I can just get it off of Amazon. And I find that sealing everything in keeps the gems on so much longer because gems usually fall off, but if you put the top coat over them, they don't fall off as much. I show a different top coat, but that's just because my other one was like getting all weird, but the Modelones is better. And these are the finished nails. Alright, so that's the end of this video. It's a couple days later just because I forgot to film the ending of it and the lighting was all messed up, but these are the final nails. I did end up switching the design, but I love the silver one, so I think I'm going to try and do that some other time and try to get some other sort of like silver chrome. But yeah, this is the end.